look, I'm in second gear right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna crank the throttle. That's it. Watch. See that? I didn't do any clutch up, guys. That's pure torque. One of many things that's cool about living out in the country is you have country roads with usually no cops anywhere in sight. You can do whatever you want. Bust all kinds of wheelies. But you know what? In this video, finally, after many years of talking about doing it, I'm going to show you how to wheelie easy. Stay tuned.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today. Important, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Get you a 450 dirt bike and convert it into a supermoto like I did this 2019 YZ 450FX, which I did a full build series on. I have a link to the build series in the description and comment section of this video. I'm going to tell you guys, forget about trying to learn how to wheelie on a sport bike, okay? You need to get you a 450 dirt bike. If you can get a dirt bike, you know, for off-road and learn how to wheelie, it is so much easier, guys. And that way it's safer, you know, off-road, like on some, you know, some land, there's some open land, where if you do loop a wheelie like I did on that WR250R, it won't set you up for a real effed up day, which I was okay. I just had a bent pig on my WR250R. That's another thing that's cool about dual sports and supermotos, is that you can beat the heck on these things, pick them up, and keep riding. I love it that way. But whatever you do, guys, make sure you're wearing the gear to stay safe, especially if you're doing wheelies. If you want to get my gear, like these awesome shorty gloves, my super lightweight carbon fiber helmet that comes with an automatic tint shield, airbag vest to keep you safe, all of my gear, I include links in the description and comment section of this video. I know a lot of people are deterred from getting a dual sport or a dirt bike or whatever because the seat height is tall, but it depends on what you get. There's different bikes have different heights. They are a bit taller, but if you use one leg as a kickstand, you'll be fine. And these bikes are lightweight, so it's not like you got a big old 400 or 500 pound bike and you gotta rest that weight on one leg. No, this bike's like 265 pounds, guys. It's nothing. Super lightweight. I'm gonna tell you guys, with this bike, you can literally just wheelie from the torque. I'm gonna show you that, a torque wheelie. And then also you do a clutch up. I do clutch ups in usually second or third gear. You never want to clutch up in first gear. Before you do anything, is make sure you keep your foot ready to hit the rear brake, covering the rear brake, so that if you pull it up too high, you tap the rear brake and it'll drop the bike down. Okay, that's something that you have to keep practicing. Just pop a wheelie, hit the rear brake, drop it down, pop a wheelie. You know, don't go high, start small, start doing like small wheelies, you know, like right here. Just do a little wheelie like that, ride it, and hit the rear brake and drop the bike. Get in the habit of constantly hitting the rear brake to drop it down, so that your mind will just say, you pull the bike up too high, you're going to hit that rear brake and it's going to drop it down. Otherwise, you don't want to loop a wheelie, guys. But here's a torque wheelie. I'll show you. Look, I'm in second gear right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna crank the throttle. That's it. Watch. See that? I didn't do any clutch up, guys. That's pure torque. That just shows you how much torque this thing has, man. And you just pop them, start off popping a wheelie, and then you'll start trying to go a little farther and farther and hold the wheelie, and then get up to balance point. When you get up to balance point, you'll feel it, man. It'll just be smooth sailing. It'll be balanced just right. But a lot of times I don't get the balance point because I can't see over the wheel. and I'm out here on the streets and I want to have an effed up day.
That's because I love doing seated wheelies, and as you can see in this illustration, when you're at balance point, your view can be obstructed, which is not good on public streets. You need to have full clear view. If you do a stand-up wheelie and stand on the back passenger pegs or your seat, you have a much better sight line, but that also ups your risk, because if your foot slips off the seat or peg, that could set you up for a real effed up day.
And I'm not the best at wheelies. I'm not saying I'm an expert at wheelies, but I'm just helping noobs to just learn how to do a wheelie. You'll probably even become better than me, but I love wheelies. Okay, I'm in second gear. I use my middle finger, so you're just gonna pull the clutch in, and then you're gonna let off the clutch and give it gas at the same time. Here you go. I'm in second gear, clutch up, middle finger, release the clutch and give it gas at the same time. Okay. There you go. Got a stop sign there, so I had to pull it down. The higher you go at first, when you pull it up, it'll feel like it's really high, but it's not really that high. So if you have somebody take a video of you and you look at yourself, you'll be like, man, I thought that front wheel was up high, but it ain't up high. And I know a lot of you, some of you guys clown on me, like Cycle Cruiser, you know, but pull that wheel up higher, pull it up high. Like I said, when you pull it up higher though, and you're at balance point sometimes, it's hard to see over the wheel. Don't worry about the height of the wheelie, just have fun doing the wheelies. I really don't recommend doing them out here on the streets, but if you're going to do it, come out here in the country. Like I said, there's no cars out here, no cops out here. You can let it loose here, and don't try to do fast wheelies. Okay, now I'm in third gear, and I'm going to do a third gear clutch up. And again, you're going to use your middle finger or index finger or whatever, two fingers, however you feel comfortable with. Pull in the clutch, let off the clutch and give it gas at the same time. Woo, there you can rip it. Like I said, don't worry about trying to get a balance point wheelie. You don't have to do balance point wheelies. I know a lot of people, they cycle cruise, you don't get the wheel. You don't have to. It's fun doing all kinds of wheelies, man, all sizes. Whether you're doing balance point, doing a power wheelie, doing a little baby wheelie, they're all fun. They never get old. They're always fun to do, guys. Woo! I mean, you can shift when you're up there doing the wheelie, but I just love just hearing that engine while I'm up there. And then as soon as it hits, as soon as I drop it down and I hit that throttle, I love that sound. And I would highly recommend that you stick to like doing it on a straightaway. Don't try to do it when there's a curve coming up, because that could set you up for a real effed up day. Like I said, you always want to have that foot on that covering the back brake. So if you pull it up too high, you just tap the back brake, it brings it down every time. That's something you have to practice. But be careful when you put, like I said, when you pull it up the balance point, it's hard to see over the front wheel. And when you're out here on the street, man, it could set you up for a real effed up day if you're not seeing properly and something, you know, runs into the lane or whatever. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. You know, could cause some serious problems for you. But anyways, guys, those are the basics. So you keep practicing, you'll get better. I'm not trying to be a wheelie expert out here. I just like popping a wheelie, running for a few seconds, and then and ripping the throttle on the bike. That's fun to me. I'm not trying to, you know, ride a wheelie all the way down the street and then a car pulls out in front of me or something, man, you know. Whoa! Oh, man! Like I said, you got to be careful out here. That's why it's cool, you know, get a dirt bike and do it off-road, because you can find a real big open area. Try to go on somebody, maybe your friend's land or something, it's got a farm or something, and just ride it in the field, man. You can ride as long as you want, do what you want. You can fall in the grass. If you mess up, you know, really bad, you'll be okay. Make sure you're wearing the full gear though. Like I said, I got links to everything here if you want to get it. It's awesome gear. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let's talk about it. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys. Also, make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.